So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats, the curtain is about to rise at the Theatre of Dreams once more.
And this is now today's
Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, I played in a fair few derbies, Peter, and in my time, derbies were derbies.
Well, I had a feeling you might say something like that, Jim.
Well, for this one, while I'm not expecting a fully fledged derby, it will be very combative, very competitive at least. It can't be anything else.
We are just getting started. Bernardo Silva, now it's Haaland. Tries to pass it through, and he welcomes it in. Mamardashvili gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this player, Gravenberg, is someone I can't decide whether he's a 6, an 8 or a 10, Peter. He basically plays all of those roles in every game. And, of course, he's the main connector between defence and midfield, but he'll be the one playing the majority of the team's progressive passes forward. He's also a really physical presence, and he must be a bit of a nightmare to play against, actually.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. He's had a shot! And it's a goal! And we have liftoff! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Number 22, Ekitike.
Liverpool have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And here's Gakpo. Aimed beyond the defence, and that's played in low. Semenyo. Oh, that's a key interception. Soboslai. Oh, he's having a go! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Rodri, Marmoush, now it's Haaland. And here's Marmoush. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Marmoush clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, perfectly measured that. So much time. Decent chance! And he hits the net. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
So smooth. A signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of content.
And the referee has blown for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So 45 minutes of... And a chance! And that's a good finish. Into the lead once more.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Is number 22, Ekitike.
Liverpool have their lead. O'Reilly. Nori. Marmouche. Haaland. Haaland! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
He's in a great position. Haaland! Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Konate. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Oh, that's fabulous.
This match was 70,987.
Gakpo gets into a good position. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And here's Gakpo. Gakpo with the cross. It's a goal kick. Matheus Nunes. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he...
And Marmouche! Well taken goal. What remarkable powers of recovery.
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
The goal scorer.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Marmouche. O'Reilly. O'Reilly! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Vitz. Now it's Gakpo. That ball looks a good one. Donnarumma claims comfortably.
Liverpool clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now it's Semenyo. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Ekitike, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. And a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Vert has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Now it's Bernardo Silva. Over to the right flank. Back where it came from. Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
So 90 minutes have come and gone. It's going to be extra time. So, that was the second half.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a battle of endeavour, enterprise, and now endurance. And the action has already restarted. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Haaland. Van Dijk cuts it out. Chiesa.
Ekitike really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very close.
Chance, surely! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Substitution in progress.
Corner number 2 then. Jones gets it away. So just 15 minutes still to come.
Now with a quick request for support.
So neither side able to conjure up a telling moment, and we are where we are. This is the last chance to win it. So hostilities have already resumed. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Spread out to the left. And it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Isak. Now it's Jones. And shifted it to the flank. Ekitike shoots! Incredible! Just incredible! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Number 22, Ekitike.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
O'Reilly. Bernardo Silva. And
There will
here's
be 1
Haaland.
minute added time.
Jones. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
Members of our fan club celebrating their wedding
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.